Discipline isn't just about achieving goals. It's about becoming the person you need to be. Every time you show up, you build confidence, resilience, and strength. You prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Discipline is the foundation of success for those who believe. It's not feeling. It's a decision you make every day. Discipline builds real identity. Every time you do something hard when no one is watching, you prove something to yourself. You tell your mind. Confidence doesn't come from motivational quotes. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Day after day, rep after rep. That's how you build identity.
People look for the shortcut, the hack. The shortcut is a lie. The hack doesn't get you there. There is no easy way. There is only discipline. You can't control other people. The only person you can control is you. You have control over your mind.
People think they'll become confident when they feel ready, but that's not how it works. You feel ready when you've proven you can keep showing up. Let me ask you this. What have you promised yourself lately and ignored? Now do it. Not for the result, for the self-respect. Self-control is power. True power comes from saying no to what holds you back. Self-control is the key to unlocking confidence. Cut out what doesn't serve you.
You're going to have to mentally manage yourself in order to get through a 3-day fast. You're going to want to eat, and you're going to want to eat a lot and frequently. And the only way to get to the end of the fast without breaking your fast is to find a way mentally to deal with it.
You stop feeling anxious when you stop betraying yourself. You stop second-guessing when you control your choices. Power is being in charge of your habits, not ruled by them. And that builds confidence from the inside out. You can't escape tomorrow, but you can prepare for it today. Think about it. What would happen if you took control of one distraction today? One thing you always give into and said no for once. Start there. Motivation is a trap. Discipline wins. It's loud when things are easy, when the weather is perfect, when your energy is high, when life feels smooth. But the moment things get uncomfortable, motivation disappears. It flakes. It fades. It makes excuses. It shows up whether you feel like it or not. It's not based on mood, it's based on commitment. Here's the trap. If you build your life on motivation, you'll quit every time things get hard. Because motivation never lasts. It's a spark, but discipline is the engine.
Discipline. It will make you better and stronger and smarter and faster and healthier than anything else. And most important, it will make you free. Discipline equals freedom.
People who win long-term, they don't wait for a feeling. They show up tired. They show up stressed. They show up anyway. Discipline doesn't need a perfect plan. It just moves and keeps moving. That's where real confidence is built. Not in hype, not in comfort, but in doing the hard thing again and again until it becomes who you are. Ask yourself this: are you building a lifestyle around what feels good? Or are you building a future around what gets results? Confidence is built when no one's watching. The loudest people are often the least certain. They talk more than they work. They chase attention because deep down, they haven't earned confidence. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't perform for praise. It doesn't need validation. It's not built in front of an audience. It's built in the dark. You build it when no one is cheering. when you're exhausted and still choose discipline, when you're getting no results yet and still keep showing up. That's what separates people. Anyone can do the work when it's easy, but when it's cold, quiet, and uncomfortable, only the committed stay consistent. And that's where real confidence begins. The world teaches you to chase praise, but discipline teaches you to chase proof. You don't need the world to clap. You need to be able to look in the mirror and say, "I didn't quit today." Think about this. If no one ever saw your progress, would you still do the work? Because if your answer is yes, you're not chasing attention. You're building something unshakable. And that's the kind of confidence that never fades. Repeat, refine, rise. Confidence isn't built in one big moment. It's not a speech. It's not a win. It's the accumulation of small, brutal daily choices, the kind nobody claps for. One early wake-up, one ignored excuse, one task done with zero motivation, again and again. Every time you show up even when you don't want to, you teach your brain. And that rewires your identity from wishful to unshakable.
You talk about the deepest layer of behavior change being changing your identity. The goal isn't to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. I'm wondering, what advice do you have for people to do that more effectively and stay the course?
The first question is, what am I optimizing for? Like in this example, I think the easy thing to say what you're optimizing for is, well, I'm optimizing to lose weight. But maybe it's more than that. Maybe you're optimizing for living a healthy lifestyle, or maybe you're optimizing for feeling good, whether that's like how you look in the mirror or just like your energy. Whatever the answer is, it's probably something personal, and it would be worth it to lean against that question for a day or a week and, try to come up with some different answers. Second question, can my current habits carry me to my desired future? So once you know what you're optimizing for, are you on a path to get there? Sometimes you'll find that you are, that like what you actually need is patience. And the real problem is that you're hoping to get the result right now and you just need to, stick with the course. But a lot of the time you'll find out that your habits that you currently have and this future that you desire for yourself are on two different trajectories, and clearly something needs to change.
It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up so many times that quitting becomes impossible. Because now, your mind recognizes the pattern. Repeat, refine, rise. That's the formula. No spotlight, no shortcuts, just consistency and the quiet transformation that follows. The ones who win long-term, they're not chasing hype, they're building repetition. Because repetition creates proof, and proof becomes power. If this spoke to you, drop a comment below. What's one habit you're committing to starting today? And if you're done waiting for the right time and ready to build discipline for real, hit subscribe, like, and share. This isn't hype. This is how the unstoppable think.